Hello, welcome back to GV's channel, and I'm so excited to be back. First, and it's Halloween, so happy Halloween to all of you. And it's a very rainy day here in Kerala, and Cyclone Ma is almost around the corner. So it's so rainy, it's so cold today. So I'm stuck inside the house, so I thought why not make a Q&A. So this Q&A section is also going to be about the TEFL course. So TEFL course seems to be a very trending topic right now. I'm getting a lot of questions regarding this. So I got a bunch of questions, so I thought of answering it as a YouTube video, so it does not only be useful for the person who have written this, but also for the viewers who's actually looking forward for the answers. Okay, let's do this. Where's my phone? So I'm gonna start. So there's like many questions, like 5 to 6 questions, so I'm gonna answer the first one. The first question is, I heard about this college named Asian College of Teachers, which also offers TEFL TESOL, and I also checked about Sila Kerala. So which one do you suggest? Okay, so I'm an alumni of Sila Kerala. Okay, so but that's not the reason why I'm gonna recommend Sila Kerala out of these two. The reason is, one is I am not sure about Asian College of Teachers because I do not know about that institution, and I'm just unaware. Maybe it's a very credible institution, but I'm unaware about the institution, so I cannot recommend, which I'm not familiar with. But Sila Kerala I could recommend because I am a alumni of that institute, but that is not the reason why I'm gonna recommend. So it's not about the institution, guys. So it's about the affiliation towards who's going to give you the TEFL certification. So I'm gonna tell you that I would go with Sila Kerala in this case. Okay, so next question is, I always have this confusion between the TESOL and TEFL. Which one would give us better opportunities, and why are these categorized differently? I get this a lot. I think this is a very common question that I get. Like, what is the difference between TESOL, TEFL, and Sila? Okay, so let's make this clear. So Sila is an institution. It's got nothing to do with the teaching board or the affiliation board. So it's got nothing to do with it. It's just an ordinary institution. But let's make it clear. What is the difference between TESOL and TEFL? So TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. So TEFL is basically the course that you're going to do. So it's called the TEFL course. And I've told earlier in my video that just like in engineering, in India you have the private institutions, then you have the IHRD institutions, then the government, then the premier level IITs and so on. Trinity, TESOL and Cambridge CELTA are the two bodies that is going to give you the certification. So they are the premier level TEFL course certifications. So Trinity TESOL and Cambridge CELTA. So TEFL is actually the course name, and TESOL is actually, it's not just TESOL, it's Trinity Cert TESOL. So Trinity TESOL is accredited by the Trinity College London, and Cambridge CELTA is accredited by the Cambridge board. So this is the difference. So get Trinity Cert TESOL or Cambridge CELTA. Doubts are clear. What would be the approximate cost of completing the course at Sila if I'm a non-localite? Okay, so Sila, when I did my course, which was like 2 years ago, the course fee was about 1.15 lakh, the entire 1 month course fee, so 1.15 lakh. But now I'm not sure whether they have increased the fee charges. Usually the fee structure keeps changing each academic year usually, but I'm not sure. And if you are a non-local, definitely you need to opt for the residential provision. I did not have to have that because I was a day scholar. Okay, so anyway, it just comes around 1.5 lakh. So that's just the rough estimate that I have. So the next question is, at Sila, apart from giving a certificate course, do they give us any career opportunities abroad, or do they guide us getting a job as an ESL trainer? So once you be alumni of TEFL or Trinity TESOL, you could be a part of a TEFL group, so which is basically an online platform which posts vacancies and job opportunities, so you could actually browse through them and apply. So that was there when I was a student, but now maybe they have a career guidance support. I'm not sure. They might have, and I think I have heard that they have. Maybe you should just ring them up and ask. Could you please explain which places are recommended as the best to work after successful completion course at Silla? Okay, this is again focused on Silla. Okay, now this is actually your personal choice. So English is a wide industry. You could work in different sectors of the English teaching platform or the English teaching industry. For example, you could be IELTS trainer. It's a very popular job now because many students are wanting to go abroad and study, so there are many institutions coming up. They do all need teachers, trainers there. That is one. Then you could be, if you have a BA degree, you could go for a university level teaching or a school level teaching. Or if you wanted to be a soft skills trainer or a business, like in a corporate firms, they do need trainers to improve their employees' language proficiency, etc. So you could do something like that. Or you could be an aviation teacher. That is like basically training pilots with the aviation English. So that's an interesting job, but might require quite a little bit more search. You could be marine language instructor, which was what I did. So there are many opportunities. The thing is, you need to narrow down your options and see which one interests you the most. Every institution, the next question, every institution has its own pros and cons. So tell me any challenges that you and your friends might have faced during your classes or course and the starting stage of your career as an ESL trainer. I never had to face anything really harsh, or I didn't find any difficulty, because as soon as I graduated, there was a job vacancy at the institution which I was doing the course, and I applied, and also I had an A grade, so it was easy for me to, get employed. Then after a couple of months, I had an interview abroad for a marine language instructor. I applied, I got the job, and I moved forward for my further career. So yeah, for me it was absolutely easy, and for others it took much more time because they were writing exams, they were preparing for B.Ed and then applying for school teaching in Middle East and etc. So basically depends upon each individual. And also the other thing which I wanted to say is it also depends upon your nationality. It also depends upon the country that you're actually looking forward for, its rules and regulations, what kind of English teaching you're looking forward for, and also your language proficiency, because you are going to be a teacher and the teacher has to have a very good knowledge of the language. So if you do not have that, then it is going to be really difficult for you to get a job. Maybe you could get a TOEFL certificate, but not a job. So you need to be very confident in your language, which will take you places. The credibility of the institution, there are many fraud institutions, there are many fraud online TEFL courses, there's scams all around, but just focus on doing your TEFL course with Trinity College London accredited Trinity Certisol or a Cambridge CELTA program. The reason why I'm going to say this is because many companies just put these two criteria as a highlighted condition to get the job, like Cambridge CELTA or Trinity College Trinity Certisol. So anyway, you're gonna spend like around £1 lakh for online TEFL course or any other TEFL course, so why not spend a little more extra bucks and get the premium level teaching certificate. So thank you for watching the video, and I hope this really helped you, cleared some of your doubts, and if it did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also click the bell icon right down below and also share it with your friends who wants to be an English language trainer. So till we meet next time, thank you.